All right, guys, welcome to this week's Casual Explosive Entrepreneurs Team Hangout, right? This is where we invite anybody and everybody to come hang out with us for half an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, however long we feel like it, right? And we all get together and we just talk about what we're working on. We give a couple, value bombs on things that we're learning inside our team, things that are making our team succeed, and some tips that you can take away. And also just to get a general family feeling, right? Because we all want to have and be involved in something that's bigger than ourselves, right? That's human nature. We don't want to be alone. We want to be involved with groups of people that are doing cool stuff that inspire you, to do what you need to do to make it happen. So the team atmosphere is really important for that in all business, really. I mean, if you have an offline business, you know how important it is to have your friends and your family and other people in the city that you live in come into your business and patronize it, right, and support you. It's no different online, except the beautiful thing is here, those people that come and patronize you and hang out with you end up being your business partners, right? In a brick and mortar business, they're going to be your customers. In this business model, we're business partners. So we're all just getting together and we're all on the same mission here, right, guys? We're all looking for this financially free sort of time freedom lifestyle. And it's very possible online. There's millions of people doing it. There's people in our team doing it right now. People that are living the full-time online dream. There's people that are transitioning out of their job into the full-time online dream. There's other people who don't want to leave their job and they just want extra money, right? An extra couple $1,000s a month. And then there's other people that are just getting started and just learning the very first infant steps of what it takes to make money and make a full-time living or full-time income working online part-time. So we have a full range of people on our team, and that's exactly the way you want it, right? You want it that way. You don't want everyone to be a newbie. You don't want everyone to be an expert. You want everyone to be mixing and mingling because everybody can provide value in some way, right? Even if someone comes into the team and they're a brand newbie online, maybe they're a psychologist, right, by trade. Maybe they have a PhD in psychology, and they can come on here and they can help us with our mindset, right? And we can help them set up their sales funnel, for example, right? Or teach them about autoresponders, or teach them about finding your perfect business partner, right? Or maybe someone else who doesn't have any online experience, but they've built 10 awesome offline businesses, right? Like myself, I used to build businesses offline and consult for businesses, but when I came online, it was all new to me. But I used some of my skills and I transitioned them online. So the team is a wide range of people, and it's amazing to see everybody here. The hangouts are fun. The events are excellent. They've been pulling very well. We'll talk about that in a little bit. So first things first, I just want to reach out to everybody on here and just say hi to everyone. Maybe you can just say hello, introduce yourself. For the replay viewers, right, they can see, get to know who you are. They can, Kyle says he's got to go. No worries, buddy. Definitely be able to stay in touch. I love you guys. Have fun. Yeah, bud. All good, man. Thanks for coming by and showing us your samurai swords. That's cool, man. That's cool. Eugene's in the house. Cool. What's up? Okay, so let's just go around the room quickly, and you can just introduce yourself and just say hello to everyone and let everyone know who you are and what you're doing. Maybe a little bit of your experience with the team. If you're not in any of the businesses with us, maybe just what you're doing outside. We don't talk about companies here. We don't talk specifically about, make money opportunities and, I'm in this company and I'm doing this kind of thing. It's more like where you're at in life and how you're feeling about your days and your online struggles. Eugene, what's going on? Let's start with Angie. Come on out, Angie. You just unmute yourself there and come on out.
Okay.
Okay.
So hi, everyone. So my name is Angeline, and I am, I work full time. So I'm an outside sales account executive for a publishing company out of Cleveland, Ohio. So I work with senior centers and I sell advertising. So I'm in a hotel room in Northampton, Massachusetts. So the company sends me all over New York State. I live in Saratoga Springs, New York, and I also so I travel throughout New York State and Western Massachusetts. So right now I'm not in Western Massachusetts tonight. I'm in Central Mass. So I help businesses with their advertising, and I also do some online marketing too. making an impact on people's lives. And I love to share inspiration, motivation. I love to do lives to share my, experiences. Like today, being, out on the road, I'm able to, share my experience with everyone on social media, where I am, what I'm doing. Today was Earth Day, so I was just, sharing my experience with that. But I just, I've, I love the online marketing space, and I've been in the online marketing space for 8 years. So I've worked in the health and wellness industry, and I've worked in direct sales. So I've had, my experiences, direct sales and online marketing. So, and I live in Saratoga Springs, New York, and I've used to work in New York City. So I have a lot of experience on to impact on people's lives. That's my, and coaching and personal development, mindset shift. And I recently partnered up with a woman we're in the same business together, and we did a Facebook Live 2 weeks ago on mindset shift. And that was really, we had a lot of viewers on. It was really amazing. So I'm glad that you're all here, joining us tonight. So I'm in my hotel room. It's not the it's not the swankiest hotel room, but that's okay. My employer pays for everything.
Perfect.
So I'm able, because my employer pays for both, for my expenses, I'm able to, get Ask TV wherever I am, wherever I am. I make time to be on these live webinars. They're very, very beneficial for everyone here. Yeah. We just, we all come together as a group. So I don't make excuses. I just show up.
Yes. Nice, Angie. Cool. All right. Thanks for that.
Thank you.
I have to say, guys, Angie's been with the team now for, a few months, and she does show up, right? You know what they say in this business? You've heard it. I'm sure you probably have. They say like 90% of this is just showing up. And I can say from my experience, when you look around the rooms in the various webinars or the various training modules or the various Facebook groups where people are actually getting value and learning, right? The people who actually show up, the faces that you keep seeing, also just happen to be the faces that you see showing up on leaderboards, right? Showing up as leaders, maybe not getting into the big money yet, but getting all the skills and the tools and the mindset needed to get on those leaderboards and to make the big money, right? If you just keep showing up and keep learning and growing, your skill set will take you there, right? You're paid in direct relation to how much value you bring to the marketplace. And the only way to bring value to the marketplace is by learning and implementing high value strategies, right? And the only way you get those is by learning those from other people that came before us. It's the only way. You can't try to go in this alone and figure it out yourself. It'll take you 20 years, right? Why not find somebody or some people that have been doing it for 1, 2, 5, 20, 30 years, learn those strategies and run with them, right? So congratulations, Angie, for showing up. Always kudos to you. Okay, let's go over to, Ross. How you doing, Ross? Ross with his black background, man. You look like, I don't know, Darth Vader or something over there, bro. Come on out, man.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, Sivy, I'm here. You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, bud.
Hey, great.
Cool.
Well, I'm Ross Cox, and I'm from the middle of Kansas. I'm fairly new to the group. I'm a local business owner, and I'm also building my fortune online. So learning the process. And one of the exciting things is that I've got coming up, there's a network marketing event that's going on this weekend coming up called Red. So if you've never been to Red, you might look to get in Red. It's a really neat top earners retreat factor that's going on. So that's this weekend, and I'm heading there. But the other exciting thing this week, my son graduates from Cleveland Chiropractic doctorate school on Friday. So I hit doctorate school on Friday, graduation, Red for the weekend, and then back here on Monday.
Nice. That's awesome. Well, congratulations on that, Ross. Your son graduating from that school is very impressive, man. I'm sure you're a very proud father these days, right? That's awesome. I know one thing that actually like choked me up and made me emotional was when I was graduating from colleges, right? I graduated from the States with a bachelor's of business admin and finance, and then I graduated in Switzerland with an MBA. And both times that I was graduating, I didn't feel so excited for myself, right? I was too busy partying with my friends and just, going through the day. But when I looked at my parents, especially my mom, they had tears in their eyes, like they're so proud of you, right? That's such an amazing feeling as a parent. I can't really imagine how that feels. I'm looking forward to it when I'm a parent. But congratulations for that, Ross. That's very cool. That it reflects on your fathership for sure. So that's awesome. And as far as networking events go, man, that's going to be awesome. Networking events, guys, if you're not getting out to events, okay, you have to think about why, okay? This is a people business. This is a networking business. If you can get off the computer and actually get yourself to an event, like Ross is going to one this week, right? If you can get yourself to an event, meet people, shake some hands, get to know people, exchange energy, preferably with people that are more experienced than you that you can learn from, right? And then you bring that energy back to your team, back to your group, back to the explosive entrepreneurs, and back to whoever you're influencing. You're passing the energy down the chain, right? I say this on every single video, and I'm going to say it again right now, okay? You take energy from people that have more experience and more energy to give, basically, because they're more experienced. They're here. They give you that energy. You use that energy. You learn from it. You grow as a person. You bulk up and you get pumped, and then you pass that energy on to the people that you're teaching and inspiring, right? So that's what it's all about. So congratulations on that, Ross. Getting out to events is awesome. If you want to, we would love to see some streams or some pictures or some videos from that. If you want to post those in the group, that would be cool, man. We would appreciate that. That would be awesome. Cool. All right. How about Eugene? Are you there?
I'll share some.
Yeah, please do, man. That'll be awesome. That'll be awesome.
Hi, everyone. I'm
Hi.
here, Sibi. Can you hear me well?
Yes, we can.
All right. So yeah, I'm Eugenie from Vancouver, British Columbia, and I'm pretty new to this business, like online marketing thing. I just started last month, March, but I'm actually taking a break because I'm working on my financial advisor license here. So I'm taking time to study and get my license as fast as I can. And currently, I'm not working. I'm not doing anything. So yeah, I'm here to learn more of personal development and how to engage more or like on people, like how to have that personal development thing. Yeah, that's it.
Cool. That's awesome. I love it. And it's ironic, right? You're Filipina and you're in my country, and I'm Canadian and I'm in your country. And it's funny.
Yeah, I should be there.
Yeah, we've swapped places. Funny how the world works, right? The grass is always greener on the other side. Everybody wants to do what the other people are doing. It's just reality. I'm not saying that's what we're doing, but it's always like that. Cool. So financial advisor license. So something like Sun Life or one of these companies where you do that kind of stuff, right? Insurance and
yeah. Insurance, retirement. Yeah. For retirement.
Yeah. Cool. That was actually my very first job, was doing that. I did that in Montana in the USA, first job out of college. And I can tell you that the skill set that we apply here online, right? Building rapport with people, exchanging value with people, showing people strategies on how to grow their network and build teams and stuff, right? You're doing the exact same thing. You will be doing the exact same thing. It's identical. I can tell you that from personal experience because I know it for a fact. It's identical. And the things that you will learn, like with our group, for example, or any other groups online that are finding success, is that it really comes down to mindset, like you said, right? Mindset and networking. And there's specific strategies, how to get your mind in the right space and your body in the right state, so that when you're interacting with people, for example, you go and you take a meeting with somebody for an insurance policy, right? And you're trying to tell them all these benefits, and you're trying to tell them how it's going to benefit their children, and they can will it and all this stuff. You can use the strategies that we learn here to get yourself in the right state so that when you're speaking to the person, they're feeling your emotion, literally feeling your emotion, Eugene, right? They're feeling you, and they're understanding that you have their best interest at heart, because you do, because you're in the right state. So to give you in a nutshell, it's like if you walk into those meetings thinking about the money, right? Thinking about the commission, just like online, if you're thinking about the commission, thinking about the money, it's not going to work. They're going to smell it, right? And you don't want that, obviously. What you want to do is go in there and drop value on them and be the ray of shining light who comes into their world and exposes the opportunity of health insurance, right? Of these long-term financial plan. I can't even remember the lingo. It's been like 20 years, but all those things, when you show them that the value is there, you don't even have to ask them for the sale. That should be your challenge for yourself. I don't know what type of training they give you there. I'm sure they give you awesome training. But what I was doing when I was doing that stuff, and when I was selling insurance also, I wouldn't ask for the sale. I wouldn't say, so are you going to buy this now or something like that? I would just give a bunch of value, and then I would just kind of back away, and they would ask me. They'd say, well, how much is it, man? When can I get this going for my family? Like, I need to start right now. Like, they're asking you for it, right? So a lot of the strategies that we learn and teach online inside our inner circle and with our millionaire mentors is 100% the skills that you need to implement there. It's identical. So my advice for you is keep your toes in the water in the online space like you are right now. Pull as much from it as you can, and then mix the two worlds. When you get training over there, bring it online. When you get training online, bring it over there, because they're really one and the same. So thanks for joining us. That's very cool to see your face. I saw you on a couple other webinars, and nice to see you. Awesome. Cool. Tammy, I know you just got back from the park. Do you want to say hello to everybody?
Hi guys,
Hi.
my name is Tammy. I live in Fresno, California. I'm in the health and wellness, so I love this. I've been on a couple of the Hangouts, and I'm learning all this entrepreneurship and just building on me and building on wording and just just learning how to keep up the positive vibes and just keep up the jam.
Pump up the
Yep,
jam.
yep, yep, yep.
Pump up the jam, she said. I love it. Pump up.
Yep, yep, yep.
Pump it up. Pump it up. Where's Aston on the replay, man? We need some singing on here. We need Aston singing. Pump it up. I won't do that. That's not my thing. I'll let him do that. Okay, cool, Tammy. Well, thank you for joining us again. I know you just got in from the park, but again, I see you showing up. Again, I've seen you show up a few times now, and Angie is your buddy who brought you along, so keep showing up. It's really about showing up. I promise you that. If you show up and you actually follow the steps and do the things that we do, it's inevitable. Success it's at the end of that road. You just got to keep going down the road, right? Most people stop on the road because there's a couple rocks and a couple bumps and they want to quit. If you just keep going down that road, all the successful people are there waiting, right? And they got there on the same road. We're all on the same road. So congratulations for showing up, Tammy. Nice to see your face.
Yeah, no, I have no plans. I have no plans in stopping, so.
Good. That's exactly right. Never quit. Cool. All right. Well, thanks for showing up. Thanks for pumping up the jam, bringing some vibes. I love it. Joe, are you there, man? Are you sitting this one out? Or it's dark there. We can't see you. Maybe we'll just, no? Okay. Okay, cool. Well, everybody, thanks for showing up. Cool. Let me just jump over here. Before we get into a little bit of the stuff I was going to talk about, I'm actually going to, oh, maybe Joe's here. Are you there, Joe? Okay, I'm just going to mute him.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, there he is. Hey, Joe. How's it going? Aha, we can see you.
I saw your message to be online, so I jumped on.
Cool.
And great to listen to everybody. And yeah, still new on the Hangouts, so yeah, just good to listen to you guys. What am I doing? yeah, I'm learning as much as I can, and I have one big fear, and that's to jump on video. But in due course, I'll probably get there one day.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's me. I'm in Australia, Brisbane. And that's where I am. Yep, all good.
Okay, cool.
Back to you.
All right, thanks for hopping on, Joe. And well, you're beating your fear of video right now. You're on video, right? And this gets posted live inside the Explosive Entrepreneurs public group. These public hangouts that we do each week, we post these back into the group so everyone can see the public group, right? So you're on video now, my man. No choice. You got those awesome glasses. You got a great smile, Joe. Don't be scared about video, man. I can tell you a secret about video. Everybody's scared of it. Number one, every single person is scared to get on a live or get on a video. It's a fact, right? I was too. I didn't want to do it. But the thing is, and especially you, Joe, you got a great big smile, right? Like you look like a very happy man. People love authenticity and people that are just real, right? And Joe, you're very real, my man. Look at you over there. It's awesome. So just be yourself on the video, bring high energy, get yourself into a high state before you go on video. That's my advice for you. A lot of people get on video and you can see they're just like, they're sitting at their house and they're like, so we're going to just do this video. If you have no energy and no amp behind you, people aren't going to watch it. They're just not, especially with attention spans the way they are now. So get yourself in a high state. You can do that by jumping up and down, pumping your arms, getting the energy going in your body. Maybe watch some motivational YouTube video or something, and then get on the video and just go for it. And after doing 2 or 3 or 4, it'll feel normal for you, right? It'll feel totally normal, and that's it. So man, maybe if you're interested, you can join one of the Facebook Live challenges we have coming up. That helps people break through their fear for sure. So if you're interested in that, you're gonna get the invite soon inside the groups anyway. You'll see that, Joe. So thanks for showing up, bud. Nice to see you there. Okay, so before we jump in, guys, I'm gonna share my screen. I just want to show you guys a little bit from the Explosive Entrepreneurs Inner Circle. Okay, so this is our group here. This is our inner circle of people that are in our businesses with us. And you can see we have a welcome message here with a bunch of, a bunch of things to do. This is how we help each other edify each other's successes, right? So for example, we make these posters when people make sales. And so when you make a sale, the rest of the team has access to the posters, and they can go out and share that poster on behalf of the person edifying their success, right? A misconception in the industry is that people believe that if you go and you share somebody else's success, that other person is going to be the one who gets the sale, okay? But in reality, that is not fact at all. What is a reality is, if you're seen sharing somebody's success story, you're now someone who's in the same group or team or area as someone who's having success, right? And people don't just randomly follow and jump into somebody because they made some money. They follow you because of your character, right? Because of your brand, because of who you are as a person, because of the value that you've been giving the marketplace, the posts you've been making, the lives you've been doing, the videos you've uploaded. The various things that you do attract people to you, right? Now, attraction marketing is something that we get into deeply inside our mentorship and inside our training. But when you start having people coming towards you, you don't have to think about like what's going to happen if you start edifying other people, because they're not following those other people. They don't care about those other people, but they do care that you're in the same, area code as those people. So that's why we use these posters. I'm sure you guys have seen them out there on the internet. They're very powerful. I love them. So, in this group, we drop tips and hints and stuff. And this is sort of where we gather our thoughts together. I just wanted to show you guys something before we get started here. This is the one. Okay, so for you guys that aren't aware, we're in various businesses, obviously, right? We're in cash flow businesses. We're in Bitcoin businesses. We're in various businesses. And one of the businesses we're in is a Bitcoin business, okay? It's a Bitcoin education platform. that we resell we sell the reseller rights to, right? It's high value. It comes with autoresponders and all this stuff built in so newbies can use it. And it's just amazing. And I just wanted to point out here and give a massive congratulations to the team, because as you can see, we have 5 people out of 9 on the leaderboard after our last launch event, which was about, I don't know when, 10 or 15 days ago, right? So we did a launch event. We invited a bunch of people just like this Hangout, but it was more geared towards explaining the actual business opportunity, right? On these Hangouts, it's more generic and casual. On the live events, launch events like this, we actually talk about the company. We show you exactly what the companies are. We show you exactly how we make money, how we promote it, how we do what we do. And after we did that, you can see the results here. Our team made, I think, close to $15,000 from that. And we have 5 people on the leaderboard, and that's about to grow even more because we have an event coming up this week, and we're going to add to this and add some new names to the leaderboard. So it's very, very exciting. I am super proud of everybody. Everyone's doing a great job. Everybody's following the training, following the steps, and these are the results. They speak for themselves. So that's just amazing. Let's see back here. So, okay, hold on. Speaker view. So let's just talk about something. The 4 pillars, okay, the 4 pillars for any business or any person, right? I wrote them down on my list here. So there's 4 things that you can kind of focus on. And if you break each one of these down, these are basically the 4 things that you just keep needing to go back and look at again, right? Because history repeats itself. If you've had success in a certain way, or you've done something that didn't work or did work, you have to look at your data, right? You have to look at your data, and then you need to make a decision moving forward based on that data. Now that can be an online business, an offline business. It doesn't matter what it is. It can be a relationship, right? It doesn't matter, but you have to look at your data. So which kind of things can you look at for data is the question. So there's 4 pillars, okay? The first pillar, your best payday. So which day, I want you to think about this now in your own mind, even write it down. Which day or which couple of days have you made the most money? Okay, the most money. What was it that made you the most money? Okay, what was it that made you the most money? So that's your best payday. And now from that, you have a little bit of data. You know the day and the actual action and the thing that you sold or the value you gave or the service you provided. You know that thing that gave you the most money. Okay, that's pillar number 1, your best payday. Pillar number 2 is your best buyer. Your best buyer. So who is your ideal business partner or your ideal client, right? If you're a coach and you're providing services, who's your best client? Someone who appreciates your value, they pay on time, they understand what you're all about, they love you. Who's your best client? And if you're in network marketing and working online like this, how we are here, I would say, who's your best business partner, right? Who's your best friend for life? And I'm going to elaborate on this point later today, how to find your best business partner, because guys, this is the most important thing, especially if you're just getting started. And even if you're working offline, doing insurance or whatever, you have to be able to know who your target market is, right? Without that, you have no business at all. Okay, I'm going to go into detail on how you can do that in a minute. The third thing is, what is your best bait? Your best bait. So what is the thing that you put out to the world that attracted the most people, right? What piece of content did you put out on Facebook or on Instagram? Or what type of live was it that you did that had 1,000 views when all the rest usually get 200, right? What was the bait that you used? What was the thing that you presented that the people were like, oh my God, that's awesome. And they just flooded towards you and you went viral, right? And even if you haven't gone viral or something, maybe you have 4 likes on your post usually, and all of a sudden you have 50. What is that thing you did? You need to write it down so that you know in the future, track it. So that's your best bait. And the 4th thing is, what is your best process for attracting your best business partner, right? What's your best process? So different ways to attract people are providing valuable content on Facebook, on your wall, right? Hosting events like this one right now. Sending out email, email lists, blasts that have some sort of value content that attract people towards you, right? Maybe it's a certain type of live video, but it's a very specific thing. So what is the best way to attract that person, right? So those are the 4 pillars: best payday, best buyer, best bait, best process for attracting. If you simply just look at those 4 things and keep in mind what the data is, it'll really clarify for you where you're at and what you need to do to get to your target and your goal, to get down that road that we were talking about earlier, right? Because this is all mindset and all driven, and you have to be focused and running down that road. But if you don't have any data to tell you how to navigate that road, if you don't know your best client or the best bait and all these different things, what's working, you're not running like this, you're running like that, and you're just all over the place. If you have your data, it'll keep you on track. So with that being said, I will go back here. I'm going to share. Am I going to share? Yeah, I'll share that. I'll share my screen again. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you guys 2 things that you can use to help you attract and get your best business partner. Okay, so this is something that you need to think about before you start thinking about sales funnels, email autoresponders, chat robots, all of this stuff that you hear people talk about the online space, all of these technical things. Before you get into that, right, before you start that, you need to be very, very clear, very, very clear on a few things. Oh, my board is falling, right? You need to know who your perfect business partner is, what their pain is, right? How can you solve their pain? So who are they? Why are they struggling? What's their struggle? How can you solve that pain for them? How can you help them through the struggle? What's keeping them awake at night, right? Is it they don't have leads? Is it they don't know how to upsell or downsell, right? Is it they're scared to harass their friends and family and they don't know how to do that? Is it they have some fear of video or of doing something like this, right? And then the thing is, how can you quantify the data after you help them solve that pain? So after you take them through the process of helping them solve the pain, how can you look at the data to make sure that it's working? And then you adjust, right? You adjust the sale. So I'm going to show you a couple of tools that we use to help us find our ideal business partner. So you guys can look at this website. It's called lookup-id.com. And you can go to Facebook search. And this is where you can start targeting people who you want to bring into your business. Excuse me, hold on. You can start finding other people that are in your niche, that are in personal development, right? Because we all know that this make money online space is actually personal development disguised as a business, right, guys? You've been told that in these Hangouts before, and it's a fact. Everybody here is working on themselves. The last Hangout we did, we talked about Tony Robbins and manifestation for 2 hours or something. This Hangout is a little bit more technical, a little bit more driven towards attracting your business partners, but it starts with mindset, right? So how do you attract other people that are in the same mindset as you, that are looking for, the abundant lifestyle, that are looking for fulfillment, and they want to give back, and they want to grow and learn and manifest their own life how they want? How do you find these people? This is one strategy here. Lookup-id.com. So I'm going to go down here, and I'm just going to look. So who is an entrepreneur that everybody is following these days, who's on a personal development journey, right? Let's go to Grant Cardone. Not sure if I spelled that right. Does Grant Cardone have an E at the end? Not sure. So everybody bear with my very slow Filipino internet. Yep, I spelled it wrong. Is there an E on the end of Cardone? Maybe there is. Okay, so all of these people like Grant Cardone. Okay, they like his page. So everybody you see here is definitely in marketing or entrepreneurship in some sense, right? And what you can do is you can scroll down and you can see people that are possibly potential business partners for you, right? So when you're looking at people to be your potential business partner, one of the things that you want to do is understand who your target avatar is. Who is the person that you're looking for, right? Who is the person that you believe would be a perfect business partner for you? I'm going to tell you right now who that is, okay? You need to look at yourself, right? You need to look at yourself. So for me, for example, my perfect business partner is not someone who's on a totally different spectrum than me, right? Or someone who's in a totally different mindset than me and they're not thinking like me at all. My perfect business partner for me personally, right, is a middle-aged man, right, between say 30 and 50, right, on a personal development path, married, loves dogs, loves to travel, right, enjoys time with friends and family and sports activities and stuff, and is on a mission, a real mission, like they're dedicated hardcore to fulfilling their dream of making a full-time income online, right? So that's my perfect business partner because that person is basically me, and we can relate and assimilate with each other very well. We can get along and we can do business together perfectly. So as I scan down here, I'm going to be looking for people who fit that for me, right? So this guy, Brandon, if you just hover over top of people, you can see, if my internet was a little bit faster, you can see their profile, right? But I mean, I have 92 mutual friends with this guy. He's fitting my avatar here. He's got his wife or his girlfriend there. He's smiling. I can tell like he looks like a nice guy. We have 92 mutual friends, and all of my friends are marketers or entrepreneurs. I don't have anybody in my friends list who's not. So we have 92 mutual friends, and I can see here that he's friends with one of my business partners and another one of my business partners, okay? So for sure, this guy fits my perfect avatar. So I'm going to add him as a friend, right? I'm going to continue down the list here. This guy, Jonathan, also 21 mutual friends. He's friends with David, right? So look, perfect. I'll add him. I just keep going down. I'll add this guy, right? And you can just do this, and you can go through anybody you like, right? You can go over here, and I'll go to, the old school, most well-known personal development person in the world, for sure, is Tony Robbins. So let's just go see who likes Tony Robbins. I'm friends with pretty much all of them already. Okay, let's see this guy. Follow my lifestyle, 167 mutual friends. I'll add him, right? So you can go through this process, guys, and you can just start adding people and building up your list of potential perfect business partners based on your avatar, based on your person that you want to bring into your world and invite them into your tribe, your business, the inner circle, the explosive entrepreneurs, right? These are the people that you want to target and find. So you can find these people by going to lookup-id.com. Okay, I'm going to just unshare here. Is anybody out there who's watching, Tammy or Joe or Eugene or anybody out there, do you guys have any questions before I move on to the next thing about the 4 pillars and especially how to find your best business partner? Any questions or comments or added value you'd like to drop in here at this moment before we move on? Hey, Lucien, what's going on, brother? Just looking around here. I can't tell if my screen is frozen or...
Billy, on
Hi, Tammy.
me.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So on number 3 it says, what is your best bait?
Yeah.
It says that attracts most people. I didn't understand that one. So like something that I've done, I don't understand that one. I'm sorry.
Okay, cool. No, don't be sorry. That's exactly. Thank you for asking the question. That's the best, Tammy. Awesome. Don't be shy. So, okay, what I mean by best bait. Let's say, for example, you wake up in the morning, right, and you make a Facebook post, and that post is saying something about your business opportunity, right? You're saying something like, you know, how did so and so do X, Y, Z, and then at the bottom you have a call to action that says, comment info, and I'll get back to you, right? And then you put a picture there, and the picture is some graphic that you made or something you pulled from Google, or it's a picture of your face, it's a selfie or something. And that thing pulls like 100 likes, right? And you have, say, 30 comments underneath of people asking you for information about your business. I would consider that a successful bait, right? Versus, say you put up a video or a post, something similar, and nobody shows up. It's crickets. There's nothing happening. That's considered a flop, right? Now, the mistake that a lot of people make, there's nothing wrong with a flop. You have to flop to succeed, right? There's nothing wrong with failure. The only way to succeed is to fail over and over again until you succeed, right? Every single person who's successful in anything in life, they failed first at it. Nobody gets straight out of the box, become a millionaire the first day. Like, it's impossible in anything in the world, right? Athletics, politics, business, digital entrepreneurship, it doesn't matter. You have to fail forward as fast as you can. So if you're looking at your post, for example, and you have one that pulled and there's tons of people showing up, and you have one that did not, the mistake that a lot of people make, and I was guilty of this before also, before my mentor told me this, was to look back on your posts and actually write down, like I write them down in my journal here. I write down specific things about a post if it did very well, and if it did very poorly, I save them. You can save stuff in Facebook now. You can save different posts people make. I save my own. So if I have a good one, I'll save it under good. If I have a bad one that's just terrible, I'll save it under bad. And then I'll go back and I'll look at those periodically just to refresh my memory before I make my next post, right? So if I see one that did very, very well, I'll go look at the structure and the way that I worded it, and I'll just kind of duplicate it again, right? And I'll use that bait over and over again because I know that it works, because something in there is working. The psychology is working, or the verbiage that you use is working. Maybe it's the type of graphic, right? So you actually write down the data and you just remember that for your future post. So that's how you can decipher good bait versus bad bait, right? And if you want to take it one step further, you can do this in your Facebook Lives or your videos that you're putting out. If you're doing a Facebook Live, and say your video is 20 minutes long, and in the first 5 minutes or something, you get a bunch of people hopping on, right? Say you have 2, 4, 5, 7, 10, 12, 15 people, and they're coming and they're engaging with you and everything's going well. And then as the live is going longer and longer, you start losing people, right? When I'm doing a live on my computer, when I'm doing it on my phone walking around, it's very casual for me. But when I'm on the computer, I'm more focused, obviously, and I have my pen, and I can see how the numbers are moving. And if the numbers all of a sudden start dropping off, I will scribble down quickly. I'll scribble down quickly what I was talking about right at that second. Like, why did I lose everybody just now? What was I just saying that was so horrific, right? And I'll probably, usually what I write down is rambling, because I can talk for hours about many things. And I find myself rambling, and then I start losing them down. So for me personally, I have a sort of a thing built into my mind now where if I catch myself talking about something for too long, I stop and I move on to the next subject. because of the data that I've accumulated over the past videos that I've done before. So you can consider that bait as well, because essentially you're getting people to see you or you're losing people, right? So that's what I mean by bait, Tammy. I hope that was clear. Did that clear it up for you?
Yeah, so no, it did. So all I have basically is is my iPhone. So it'd probably be a good thing to invest in like some type of simple computer for me, huh?
Yes.
I mean, to like get more activity and more visual of seeing what you guys are seeing,
Yes, for
right?
sure. Yeah, for sure. I would definitely
Okay.
recommend getting yourself just
Okay.
a simple little laptop. You don't need anything big and special. Just a simple little laptop. Yeah. And also, it's
Okay. Thank you.
much easier to type and stuff. Also, right? Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so that is how you can, first of all, know who you want to attract. Right, your best business partner. So you know your avatar. You can write down your avatar for yourself. Now you know how to go to lookup ID and find those people, right? So go and friend them and find them. But now, what happens when, let me share this. What happens when all of a sudden you have so many people on your friends list and maybe you're getting a little bit out of control and you want to get rid of a lot of people? Because, actually, I'm going to stop sharing fast. One of the things that I actually didn't know before, but when I found this out, it kind of changed everything the way I go about my friends list. So the old school way of marketing was to get 5,000 friends, right? Like fill up your friends list as fast as you can. And, that's your list. But now with the Facebook algorithms, it's actually much, much better to have a smaller list. Well, not smaller. Of course, you want it to be very big, but it should be quality. So every person on your friends list should be someone of value. Right? It should be someone who's in your marketing niche or in your niche, whatever that is. And it should be someone who you can add value to their life and they can add value to your life. And you're probably going to end up being business partners in some fashion, right? For example, on my page, you're not going to find people on there that are like, baking cakes and posting selfies of them and their cats, but they don't do anything else, right? Or you're not going to find people that are actresses and actors and all of their feed is about acting and actress stuff and movies and stuff. No, my friends list is very specific. It's all marketers, network marketers, digital entrepreneurs, salespeople, high ticket people, influencers, right? Other big leaders, as many millionaires as possible, right? So you want to refine your list over time. Now, this is an ongoing process. So you always want to be going to lookup ID, maybe once a week or something, and you want to add 10, 15, 20, 100 people, right? And then you want to go and you want to delete all the inactive people and the people who don't fit your perfect avatar. And I had to go through this process big time because when I went online, I've been online about 10 months now. When I went online, the very first thing I did was go to all these spam groups, right? All these garbage spam groups. And I just started adding like every single person, add. And I ended up with a friends list just full of scammers and nightmare people. And it was so bad, but I didn't even really realize what I was doing because I was so new and I didn't understand. So I've had to go through this process on this Facebook profile that you see, obviously. That's my profile. And I had to go and totally flip it over. Like I've deleted probably 4,500 friends, right? And I'm slowly building it back up now with quality people, right? So as you're adding people, you need to delete people, right? So how do you delete people, but it doesn't take you all day? And how do you delete people knowing which people to delete? Like, how do you know who is quality, who is engaging versus someone who's just wasting time and not engaging and not doing anything? Because the reality is Facebook only shows your post to like a certain percentage of people, like 10% or something, right, in your friends list. So if you have a bunch of people there that are not valuable to you, you're wasting your algorithm, power on them. You want your posts going to people who matter, not to scammers and people that are garbage. So how do you get rid of these people, right? How do you get rid of them? I'll show you the tool that we use. the tool that we use. It's a Google plugin. It's right here in the top right of my screen. You can see it. It's called Toolkit for FB. So this is a super slick, let me move this thing. It's a super slick little thing, and you can do so much stuff with it. If my screen wasn't frozen. Okay. Why isn't it loading? What's happening here? Let me try to load that again. That's weird. It's never ever happened before. Usually when oh, there we go. Okay. So there's all these different options here, guys. This allows you to do bulk action. So you can go around, you can like a bunch of pages at one time. You can unfollow a bunch of people at one time. You can click a bunch of buttons. Like it's all about bulk action and efficiency, right? Because you don't want to spend all day in front of your computer. We're doing this because we want time freedom and financial freedom. So these are the kind of tools that really can help you save time and also help you with your quality. So one of the things that you can do is you can go to cancel pending friend requests, because there's a limit on how many people you can have as your friend request queue, right? So if you've maxed out your friend request, you can't add any more people until either they accept it or you delete them. So you can go here and you can delete all the pending requests of people who just haven't responded to you. And there's no need to keep them, because if they're not responding to you, get rid of them and move on. Because if they're not responding to you, obviously they're just taking up space. Let's see here. I want to get to the unfriend people. So unfriend people, well, I clicked it maybe too fast. This one here, unfriend multiple / all inactive Facebooks. So what this does is it actually tells you which of your friends are not engaging, right? Now, I actually cleaned this about 2 days ago, so I have nothing to show here because mine is very clean. I cleaned it just the other day. But what I can do for you, I will find the one. Let's see. See, there's so many, right? There's so many things you can do here. Okay, here, active. Unfriend multiple, all active friends. So you open up this tool and it auto-populates your entire friends list, okay? It auto-populates the whole damn list. Just give it a second and it'll work. And then once it's up, it usually takes a few minutes to come up. And when it comes up, you can scroll down your entire list. Like I have 3,500 friends or so. And I can scroll down them here. Let's just let it load. I can scroll down them, right? I'll grab this and I'll drag this right to the bottom. So I actually just did this the other day. I have 3,200. I deleted about 500 people the other day. So at the bottom of this list, from the bottom to the top, the people on the bottom are not engaging with you. They're not liking your stuff. They're not commenting on your posts. They're not engaging with you. So all these people are not engaging with me at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start clicking on them, and I'm just going to toggle this switch over. And I'm just going to go, and I'm literally just going to go and unfriend, you know, just for the sake of this video, I'll just do a few, right? And by the way, guys, here's a little sneaky tip. When you're unfriending people like this, they're still following you. Okay, they're still following you. They're still your follower. So you're not going to see their content, but they will see your content. But they're not on your friends list, so you're reducing the amount of exposure you're getting to your actual friends that matter, the ones who are engaged. Because these guys down here, forgive me if you guys are watching this and this is you, but if you're on the bottom of my list, it means you're not engaging with my content. And if you're not engaging with my content, then we're probably not the best business partners because we're not resonating with each other, right? If we were, the person would be commenting and things, right? So I've selected a few there. I selected about, I don't know, 20 or something. And then I'm just going to click here, unselect friends. Oh, unselect all friends? No. Oh, here, sorry. Start removing friends. Here, start removing friends. So I just click that. And now this little Google extension, see down here? It's going to slowly start removing my friends one at a time, slowly, because Facebook knows that I'm using a tool and it doesn't like that if it knows. But instead, it's just going to remove them. You can see it's removing them about every 5 seconds, it removes a person. 5 seconds, it removes a person. So this is an amazing tool. It's called Toolkit for Facebook. It's here. You can find it in the Google Chrome extension area. Just type it into Google and you can see it there. So I'm just going to let that do that. I'm going to let that do its thing. I'm going to go back over here and unshare my screen. Go to gallery view. Okay. So the second pillar is what? You're finding your best buyer. So I've shown you now how to find your best buyer and how to delete your worst buyer, right? So if you do that, literally say once a week, once every couple weeks, you should do it more often. Honestly, if you're just starting and you're just starting to build your network and your groups and stuff, you should do it every day, right? Because this is a people business. Everybody thinks that they can hide behind their phone or their computer and make money. It just doesn't work. You have to build up your network. It's like if you look back to, like back in the olden days, like, okay, let's talk about Donald Trump for a second, right? Let's get a little controversy. Donald Trump, okay. So I've been following Donald Trump for many, many years. He's an amazing businessman. We don't have to talk about his politics or his sexual stuff or whatever that shit is, but he's a networker, okay? He's a businessman networker. You cannot deny that. And one of the things that I read in one of his books back like 10 years ago was he was talking about his Rolodex on his desk. And he was saying that, like, you know, he has this giant Rolodex of all these different contacts and he can call them at any time and he can get things going. But he built that over time, right? Nowadays, our Rolodex is our Facebook friends list or our email list or our YouTube subscribers or our Instagram followers, right? That's our Rolodex. So your job as a marketer, online or offline, right, Eugene? Your job is to build up your Rolodex, build your influence, build your groups of people that know who you are and they know what you stand for and they know what you're doing. They see your vision, they understand your goals, right? They understand your personality. You need to build that up as big, as strong, as fast as you possibly can, because as that grows, your income grows, right? Because as your network grows, your net worth grows. Right? You've heard that saying, your network is your net worth. So if you don't have a solid friends list, if you're not doing these steps that I just showed you, your net worth will not grow, right? It grows in relation to how much you grow as a person and how much your contacts lists grow. What's up, Misha? Right? You guys want to say hi to my family?
Hi.
So that's Nadia and her brother. He's visiting from Russia. So they just came from the beach, I guess. And I'm here working, right? Dedication. So that's how you build your friends list up, okay? That's how you build quality people who are going to be in your business together, right? All right, guys. Does anybody have any questions or comments before I wrap this up and tell you about our upcoming events and stuff? Anybody? Anybody get value today from these little tips and tricks? How to build the 4 pillars. Anybody get value? Show of hands. You got to show your hand if you got some value, please. Yeah, good. My screen's frozen, so I can't really see, but that's okay. Let's see. Lucien says raise hand. He's typing it. Cool. There he is. What's up, man? All right. So before I say goodbye to everybody and tell you about our upcoming events and stuff, I want to take a group picture. So I'll post this in the group for everybody to see. If you guys want to flip on your cameras just for 1 second, if not, it's okay. I'll give you a second. Lucien and the dude in the bottom left who I just saw a second ago. I can't see your name though, bro. We can't see who you are. There's Joe. What's up, man? There he is. Okay, we'll just give Joe and Lucien a second. No? Okay. All right, everybody, smile. Ready? 3, 2. Oh, wait. Let's wait for Tammy to get finished in her bag. Maybe it's my screen that's frozen. I can't tell. Is everybody posing or is my screen frozen? It's hard to tell. All right, let's just do it. Ready? Smile. Cool. All right. Let's go back here. Okay, guys. So I hope you got some value today. Thank you for showing up on the Explosive Entrepreneurs public hangout. We host these every week, sometimes 2 times a week. The idea is just to get everybody together, talk about what we're doing, give a little bit of value, shed a little bit of light on what we do in the inner circle, talk a little bit about our successes, a little bit about our failures, what we're learning, and our vision for the future, right? So our vision for the future with the Explosive Entrepreneurs is to grow this inner circle to 100 leaders. 100 leaders, okay? We've gone from 2 to about 20 in about a month. Now, that's really fast, okay? The team is growing very fast. You saw the results on the leaderboard. So not only are we growing as a network, but our network is actually earning money, right? In an industry where 97% of people are failing, guys, this team is making money into 5 figures already as a team since the last launch event. And that was our first launch event. We're going to have thousands of launch events, literally thousands. We've had 1, okay? Now, I'm super excited for this because my dream and my vision for myself and my family is to be financially free and to be location free. I want to be able to travel and do whatever I want and just open my laptop anywhere in the world, host an event, and get together with a team, provide some value, and make a bunch of money, right? Let me know if that sounds fun and exciting for you guys, because to me, that gets me super pumped, right? If I can travel with my family, do whatever I want, open my computer at any moment and make money, that's the dream, right? That's the dream. You can do it anywhere you want. You can go to a beach holiday. You can go skiing in the Swiss Alps. You can go to Japan and check out the cherry blossoms. You can be at home with your kids, right? You can be at your day job. You can be doing whatever you want in this world. But if you have the skill set, the network, and the determination and the goal inside you, if your why is big enough, if you have a reason why and you're strongly holding to it, you can do it. It's been proven. People are doing it left, right, and center. There's people on our team doing it, right? So if they can do it, you can do it. There's no reason why not. We have all the tools. We have all the training. We have the income producing activities. We have the blueprint, right? And of course, we have the businesses that provide the money, high value businesses that pay, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. That's not small money. When you start making sales that are $1,000 and $2,000 a few times a week, all of a sudden you're making more money than you were before. Plus you have the time freedom, right? Plus you have the location freedom. So that's the vision with this Explosive Entrepreneurs team. 100 leaders to start and 1,000 people in the public group. So our hangouts get bigger and stronger and more energy, and everybody levels up together. We learn and earn together as a team. So I'm super excited for that stuff. It's awesome. Everything's amazing. We have an upcoming event, guys. The event has been posted inside the group. You've probably been invited by the person who invited you here today. If you haven't, they will invite you shortly. It's an event coming up at the end of the week. We will be exposing how our team got on the leaderboard of the latest company that we joined, the latest business opportunity that we joined. It's It's a high value Bitcoin opportunity. And we're going to basically open the curtains and show you behind the scenes everything about what we do to what we do, to grow the team and to make the money. And we're going to show you literally inside the back office. We're going to show you different ways and strategies that we go about doing these things. And we're going to show you the different bonuses that our team offers anybody who joins us, which are absolutely ridiculously mind-blowing huge. Okay. I'm going to give you guys a quick tip before we go. If you're in an online business or offline, but we're talking about online for a second, and the only thing you have to bring to the table is a link, right? Like say you get into some awesome business and you're super excited and you have the link. You're like, okay, I have this amazing business. I'm going to go out there and kill it. I got my link. I'm going to promote my link and I'm going to get rich. If you only have a link, I'm sorry to tell you, but you're not going to, you won't succeed at all. Absolutely zero. Okay. Zero. I made this mistake when I first started out. I was just promoting a link. I had no idea. What you need to be promoting are the bonuses and the team atmosphere around your link. Okay. So that's why our team does so amazingly well. And that's why our millionaire mentors are millionaires. Okay. And that's why they teach us how to be millionaires as well, doing the same strategies. It's because of the bonuses. Now, some of the bonuses that we offer are lifetime access to millionaire mentorship, right? With 2 multimillionaires. They teach us everything they know. Everything that I know, I've learned from these men, okay? Everything I know about making money online, I've learned from these guys, everything. You get access to them in their private groups. You get access to our inner circle, which is a subset of the Millionaire Mentoring. And then you have the Explosive Entrepreneur subset inner circle, where we get together and we exchange value with each other. We bring energy to the table. We help each other to learn stuff. Like on the last inner circle meeting we had, I was showing people how I was doing my ManyChat flow, my ManyChat setup, right? My autoresponder. Other people were showing how they were doing their Facebook Live challenges and how they were gathering groups of people together using Facebook Live as their tool, right? Other people were showing how they were expanding into different continents. Like, you know, one of our teammates expanded his reach into a different continent, and now that team is exploding. And he was explaining his process of how he did that. So we're helping each other learn and navigate this space. So those are some of the bonuses that come with our team, right? You get access to the mentors, you get access to the inner circle, you get access to our chats, right? All of our businesses have chats. So every business that we're in has a separate chat. And in that chat, it's all of us in there chatting back and forth all day, talking about what we're learning, talking about what we're doing, right? It's amazing. It's super fun, right? People are giving each other high fives, happy birthdays, good morning, everybody. Like the best part of my day is opening my phone and seeing all these chats because it's all of you guys and we're all in the same headspace. We're all positive mindset, personal development, on a journey, good people, right? Like when you surround yourself with this kind of energy all the time, you become better also. So those are some of the bonuses that we have. On top of it, we have a 30-day quick start guide. 30 days, guys. Anybody who comes into any of our businesses gets it. It's a 30-day video / text / whatever series you want to call it. And for 30 days in a row, you get trained and info on exactly what you need to do in your first 30 days in business. It's what we all need. It's what I wish I had, but now you all have it, right? It's a 30-day quick start guide. So all of those bonuses are wrapped around the link to the businesses that we're in. And that is one of the main reasons that we're growing the way we are, because our bonuses are so strong. Okay, that's very, very important to understand. If you just have a link, you can't compete. Imagine if Sally over here has the same link that Angie has. Okay, they both have the same link, but Sally has nothing else to offer. She's just like, hey, I'm Sally and I have a link. And Angie's over here being like, hey, I'm Angie and I have a link. And I have Millionaire Mentor. And I have Inner Circle. And I have Explosive Entrepreneurs. And you get a 30-day quick start challenge. And I'll add you to the group chats. And I'll get you on a 3-way call with Sivi right now and he'll talk to you. And I'm going to invite you to the Explosive the Explosive Entrepreneurs event, right? And I'm going to let you use my sales funnels. And I'm going to give you my email autoresponder sequences. And I'm going to get on a call with you and show you what I'm doing today, right? Who's going to get that sale? it's obvious who's going to get that sale. It's going to be Angie, right? So those are the bonuses that we wrap around our multiple businesses. And that's one of the big reasons why we succeed. And again, I have to give all my credit to the mentors because they taught me that. Okay. And now I'm giving that energy to this group. Remember what I said about giving the energy down the rope? That's exactly what this is. They taught me that. And now I'm saying it here today for everybody who's watching. So now everybody knows. But how do you get these bonuses? By joining our team. And then you have the bonuses, right? You get the same. The thing that a lot of people don't understand, right? Like, let's say, for example, we're doing the Bitcoin deal. And after the webinar, we say, okay, get back to the person who invited you here, or click the button below to get started, something like that. And they go to a website. Say it's Ross. And say Ross has somebody who's coming in and they're interested in the Bitcoin deal, right? And the person's like, hey, Ross, that thing looks awesome. I saw your team made so much money. Can you send me that website or the link or whatever it is you have? I want to check it out. So, okay, Ross will send that website. And the website will be a branded website, Explosive Entrepreneurs. It'll have a video. It'll have a call to action button. It'll have a bunch of posters about our team success, frequently asked questions, a bunch of other small videos of interviews with the owners of the company, interviews that I've done or others have done with the interviews of the owners, and testimonials from people that are making money in the companies. It's this big made page that's branded to us, okay? That person receives that page and they look at it and they say, oh my God, this page is awesome. All the information's here that I need. I'm going to join this right now. How do I get a page like that? I wish I had a page like that, right? Now, here's the thing. Everybody gets that page, right? We had that built, right? We had a guy in India build us a page for all of our businesses that we just put the video in, and then it's coded. You don't have to do it. It's done for you. It's coded to your affiliate link. So if you send somebody to that page, they click that button, that's your sale because it's your affiliate link. Now, when that person comes in, you can say this to them. So did you like that page that I sent you to? Did you get some value from that page? Yeah, it's nice. It's cool. Cool. Are you going to join the business? Well, maybe. I'm thinking about it. It's a cool page, though. I really like that setup. And you say, well, guess what? The day that you join us, here's one of our bonuses that we get in our team. I will set you up with that exact same page today. Meaning you join us today and you get that same page today for your own use. How powerful is that? So think about a newbie who's just coming in and they don't know how to set up a page. They don't know how to build anything. As soon as they join Ross in the business, Ross sends them the information on that page. And then we get on a call like this and we just show people how to use it. Basically, it's very easy. It's just a page. You don't have to do anything, right? So these are the types of bonuses and things that we offer. And this is the reason that we're finding massive success. Altaf, what's going on, man? You're just jumping on at the very, very end, bro. Nice to see you, though. Nice to see you. Welcome to the end of the broadcast. You caught it on the last minute. But thanks for showing up, man. You can watch the replay. How you doing there, bud? I'm sure you're fine.
Good.
Good. Cool, bro.
Saw the message and just decided to click on it. That's it.
Oh, you just saw the message. Cool. Well, good on you for taking it, bro. We're just literally wrapping up now. We've been going for about an hour and a half, but I'm gonna post this inside the Explosive Entrepreneurs public group, the replay. So you guys can send your people there if anybody wants to watch it. If you have friends who are sleeping or they're in the other side of the world, you can just tag them in the video and they can watch this replay. That's why we do these, right? That's the whole point, so that everybody in the group can get value from these public hangouts and get a bit of a glimpse, a bit of an idea as to what we do in the inner circle and how we do what we do. Okay? So who got value here today? Let me see a show of hands. I want to see who got some value, who had some fun, who's pumped up. All right, let's take another picture. So we got a couple more people here. Let's do one more picture. Everyone give it one of these or something. We'll take a picture. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's awesome. I'm going to unmute everybody, and we'll all just say goodbye to everyone. Let me just unmute everybody. I want you guys just to know that if you're watching this on the replay, I want you to get back to whoever invited you to this Explosive Entrepreneurs group whoever invited you to this video, whoever showed you this video, get back to that person if you're interested in joining us on our journey, getting into business with us, making money, changing lives, impacting other people, and ultimately striving to live the best life we can, right? Because that's what we're trying to do here. And we are doing it, and it's awesome. So get back to the person who invited you to this video for more information on what we do. With that being said, guys, thanks everyone for showing up on the Hangout. I appreciate all your smiling faces. You give me lots of energy to do this. It's awesome. It's all about just showing up, guys, and you guys are showing up. So success is inevitable.
Bye.
Congrats, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
And keep your eye out. Keep your eye out for the upcoming event this week. It'll be posted in the group. It'll be sent out on our lists. Ask the person who got back or who invited you here for that invite link. All right. We'll see you on the event, and we'll see you guys inside the Explosive Entrepreneurs public Facebook group. And for you Inner Circle members,
Exciting.
on our next coaching call. All right. Have a great day, everybody. Bye for now.